My understanding was that it's a little bit different to England in terms of how easy and accessible it is. If you're a kid in the US now, what is it like just trying to get into a grassroots team?
So, how is it different? Renegade leagues that have just been formed on their own. And in these leagues, you probably pay around $3,000 to register. But then you could pay, I know for a fact that people are paying between 10 and sometimes 20 grand a year to play on them because of the travel that is involved. When you play in these leagues, you're not just playing locally. So you would, for example, I live in New Jersey, you would go to Virginia and you stay there. You've got games on Saturday and Sunday. So a few teams meet there and they play like two, three games a weekend. But that means you've driven down there, it's hotels, it's the food, it's everything. And you're doing that pretty often. You're going to tournaments throughout the country and it ends up adding up to $10,000, let's just say. But what it's also doing is it's also excluding, if you look at, a lot of the success of the best international teams, whether it's the Dutch or the German or the French, a lot of their stars are migrants, right? Because these are the street ballers that play all day and they don't have access to the gadgets and so on. And that's a big part of the reason of their success. Well, over here, there's no migrant that can pay 10 grand a year. So a lot of these kids, these magic ball players, these magicians, you never end up seeing them.
If we compare in England, our clubs, Lee Ramblers, you pay £90 signing on fee. And then as a team, we have to pay £150 every 6 weeks. You do have to pay fees for like refs, maybe pitch hire now and again. Or if you want to buy balls and equipment, you just basically ask the parents to chip in and you just pay it like that. Now, what you get for that money is two useless coaches in myself and Mike. So you get what you pay for, basically.
We should give him a discount.
Yeah.